Ron DeSantis's sister at age 30 died in London under suspicious circumstances with an auditor of who was an auditor.
She was a KPMG auditor of a specific account, which is really interesting because they call them covered accounts. So she was auditing all of the shady banking that was going on, where banks were trading on their own, using cash that they borrowed on their own deals.
Those kind of companies, those auditors, we have blamed right in the same package with insurance companies and bankers and brokers, because they're all so corrupt. And without the fake audits, they couldn't do what they do.
And she was specifically working for KPMG Volcker. Now, we know about Volcker because he used to be, he was the head of the Federal Reserve, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he was a vice president. On record, we have the tax returns of the Pilgrim Society with Henry Kissinger as late as 2009. What are we talking about? What's the big picture here?
Well, the big picture is, we're talking about DeSantis today and who he is. He's obviously going to be, Trump will be out and he'll be in. Or he'll be Trump's vice president and Trump will get off and he'll be the president. One way or the other, he's just like Pompeo. They both speak the same way. They're both weak little British lapdogs. And what do? They simply say what is necessary to get the job. So what is DeSantis doing? To give the biggest corporate tax breaks in Florida's history, $4 or $5 billion, and then all those corporations give him money. And that's why he has the largest coffers right now, $119 million for his campaign, double what he took to win against Andrew Gillum when he ran for governor before. But at the last minute, the FBI came in and found that Andrew Gillum was doing all this bad stuff in Tallahassee. And so we can't have this African-American being the governor of Florida. And you saw one of the biggest smear campaigns directly from the FBI's office. That tells me Ron DeSantis is as corrupt as he could possibly be. His sister dying under circumstances concerning the most secret bank in the world, which probably, if the rumors are true, may have the greatest amount of assets. They don't tell you how many assets they have. And they may be really the bank of this secret organization that Prince Charles runs, which some call the Club of the Isle. And so if you got $1 million, you might be able to get in if you're directly connected to royalty, because these are the insider traders who know what the Queen is going to do with the entire United Kingdom. And they have what? Insider trading information. So if you're part of that...
Let's put this in context. She died in 2015. Ron DeSantis was a congressman then. She died in London. She presumably was visiting her British fiancé, who worked at Coutts Bank, and she was handling covered accounts for KPMG in London, which has got to be the epicenter of dirty dealing when you're talking about banks. And then suddenly she dies. There's no information. We just checked. We couldn't find any news about her death. Now, wouldn't you think that would be news, since she's the sister of a sitting U.S. congressman?